This Missouri River has had a long-standing history of flooding across northwest Missouri and northeastern Kansas, and some years have been more destructive than others.
And we just hit the 30-foot mark, so we're gonna get in action.
Communities along the Missouri River are no strangers to flooding, especially when it comes to historic floods, like the flood of 1993.
It was a month full of torrential rains, horrible flooding, and countless tragedies resulting from the devastation of the flood waters.
The flood of 1993 was one of the most devastating in U.S. history, lasting for months and impacting millions across the Midwest. More recently, in 2019, the combination of rapid snowmelts and heavy rain once again led to widespread flooding along the Missouri River.
There was even more water in the snow, anywhere from 4 to 7 inches. So there was a lot of water just sitting there waiting to be released.
And while river flooding can take time to develop, flash flooding is often much faster and much more dangerous. Flash flooding is when flooding happens very fast due to intense rainfall, a dam, or levee break. A good example of this is the devastating deadly flood in Texas last year.
Whether you're near a creek, river, or in a residential area, it's important to understand flood watches and warning. A flood watch is when conditions are favorable for flooding to occur. This is also a good time to think about a plan, especially when you live in a flood-prone area or low-lying area or at a place where you could be at risk. A flood warning is when a flood is actively happening or about to happen. Warnings can remain in effect for several hours even after the rain has stopped, as long as that flooding concern still continues.
Flooding can become deadly in a matter of moments, especially on roadways. Data from the CDC and National Weather Service shows that over half of flooding-related deaths occur in a vehicle, typically when drivers misjudge the depth and strength of floodwaters. Just 6 inches of moving water can knock you on your feet. 12 inches can carry a car away, and 18 inches can sweep a truck away. This is why it's very important to use caution around floodwaters. Even areas that don't typically flood can quickly become dangerous during heavy rain, especially when the ground is already saturated.
Some parts of our area are still in drought. You can still have a flash flood even in those situations if you get enough rainfall.
Spring this year has been quite wet so far, helping alleviate some drought conditions. However, conditions can change very fast, so it's important to stay weather aware. Reporting for KQ2, I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Abigail McCluskey.